Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be doing a top 5 video on the top 5 weapons that I like the best. So first of all, my very first weapon I love the best is my Paladin's Hammer. I went to the Goblin Tinker, got it godly. So now it does 128 melee damage. Alright, this is what the Paladin's Hammer does if you're not familiar with it. It's kind of like a what's it called? I forgot, but it's like a hammer, and it's like Thor's hammer. So when you throw it, it comes back and it goes super fast. So how to get this is when you beat the Plantera, you go into the dungeon, your dungeon will be a hard mode dungeon. When you find a paladin, you have to kill him. So to get this, you don't always get it on the first try, but this is why it's my number one, because it's so fast and it's awesome. Alright, that earned my number one. Sorry guys, having a little bit of malfunction. Alright. There. For my number 2 spot is the Godly Vampire Knives, or the Piercing Vampire Knives. I chose the Piercing Vampire Knives because when you throw them, you get health back every time you kill an enemy. And it shoots more than one at once. See, like this. See, I just got health back. If any of you guys saw that red thing come back, that was health. So how to get this is when you go into the dungeon, you'll find a crimson chest with a lock. The only way to get that is to get the crimson key mold by farming in the crimson. And the way to do that is put meteorite down and let the meteor heads come to you. And when you kill them, they will. When you kill a meteor head, it will drop a key mold. Not all the time, but it will eventually. So then you have to go to your anvil and you have to craft with souls of night, soul of fright, and soul of might. Alright, so that's why it earned my number 2 spot. For number 3 is the Legendary Horseman's Blade. If any of you are unfamiliar with this, it does 170 melee damage, and this is what it does. When you hit an enemy, a meteor head spawns and kills all the other enemies. This is my number 3 spot because it's just awesome. The way to get this is in a Pumpkin Moon battle. So, by killing the enemies. Alright, that's why I earned my number 3 spot. By the way, this will probably be one of the hardest to get. For my number 4 spot is the Staff of the Hydra, the Frost Hydra. This is what the Frost Hydra does. It's a spawner. That's what it does. And it will kill any enemies that come near you. As you just saw, it does 106 summon damage, which means that this summoner, the Frost Hydra, does 106 damage at any enemy. And it takes melees, or it takes mana, so just be aware of that. This earned my number 4 spot because it's just like the Vampire Knives, except you have to farm in the frozen in the snow. So you do the same exact thing for the vampire knives and the same exact key molds. But once you use a key mold, you can only use it once, and then the key mold goes away. So that's how you make the, and you have to find the frost chest in the dungeon to unlock it. Alright, that's why I earned my number 4 spot. For number 5 is the Murderous Nettle Burst. It does 27 magic damage. The cool thing about this is that you can spawn it through blocks and it will still affect your enemies. So it's very good when you're trying to farm stuff. And it goes very far too, so this earned my number 5 spot. So if you guys want to know how to get it, this is how you get it. You have to beat Plantera. Plantera will drop it. And when you beat Plantera, she'll drop it. And that's all you have to know how to get that one. So have fun getting them. Alright, subscribe. Alright, bye-bye. Now let's sign off.